Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I gotta let you know that this video was brought to you by Print Champs. Big Print Champs in the building. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you get all your merch, man. All the credit Kelly Green stuff that I got going on to match your fire jersey, ski mask, Howie tees, the Hurt Season shirt. With the purchase of your Hurt Season shirt, you definitely get any Hurt Season hat at a discounted rate. So you definitely want to tap in with that one. Also, man, thank y'all for streaming the music. Y'all know how much that means to me, man. The streams are doing crazy numbers like Patient Zero, man. That was a blessing. This is just ridiculous, though, for how well, God bless, Who Hating has been received by the people. So shout out to y'all, man. Let's talk about it, man. So Nick Sirianni gave his presser today. And, he talked about some interesting things, man. Week ones are always difficult, in my opinion, because you really can't, gauge a clear, precise plan for the keys to victory in terms of the team that you're going up against. You only could guess. Everybody's giving their best, rendition of what's going to happen in week one. All I know is that the Philadelphia Eagles are vastly more talented than the New England Patriots on both sides of the ball, and the Philadelphia Eagles should win this game. Now, if you ask me how they should do it, my immediate answer would be stopping the running backs, Zeke and Ramondre. The two running backs that they got over there. Y'all know how I get with names. So, if you want to slow that running game down and make Mac Jones have to win with Juju Smith-Schuster and God knows who else is out there, I'm fine with that. But with the Philadelphia Eagles, what us as fans have to realize is that we saw a really vanilla game plan. And Nick Sirianni talked about that. He talked about the pros and cons of having new coordinators and coaches is that nobody has tape on these guys' tendencies. So it'll be a surprise to Bill Belichick what we do, just as much as it'll be a surprise to the fans and the guys who follow the team once they see it live in action. So our scheme, if you're looking for preseason to tell you what the scheme will be, you'll be completely wrong. You'll be completely wrong, man. We've seen so many looks during preseason and these joint practices that nobody knows what the Philadelphia Eagles are going to look like until they step on the field this year. And that's just the bottom line. So Nick Sirianni also started this thing off by, sending his condolences to Hugh Douglas and his family, man. He lost his son to a tragic car accident. So, man, Hugh Douglas, one of my favorite Eagles of all time. So, we definitely got to, over here on this channel, make sure, we send some prayers and love and support to his family as well. But, yeah, man, the captains were announced today. And, to my surprise, we have two wide receiver ones that are captains. Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown are new additions to the fold of team captain this year.
Their role as captain is they got voted a captain for a reason, and it's to lead the way they lead, right? They've been voted by their peers as captains, and so it is, hey, go lead the way you lead.
And I think that was a powerful statement by the organization. Not only does that quiet the rumors of who people want to succeed more this upcoming season, which was wild in the first place, this AJ or Smitty debate, It also lets people know how much the organization and how much the locker room values both of those wide receivers. These are two guys that showed up in the Super Bowl. Two guys that showed up when it's like there's not, you never have to ask where the other guy's at. They've both showed up all season for us. They're responsible for, the best wide receiver room in the NFL possibly. And these guys being captains, lets us know how fortunate we are to have these guys. We've never had this. We've never had a wide receiver have, the receiving yard record and another one have the receptions record. We've never had that. And these guys have an opportunity to break one of these records again. We've never had that. And the Philadelphia Eagles, making these two guys captains solidifies a lot for the organization. It speaks volumes around the NFL. And when you put more responsibility on guys' shoulders who are always doing their part, they rise to the challenge. The cream always rises to the top. Guys that are, solid always want more on their plate because they feel like it's nothing that they can't accomplish and there's nothing that they can't do. You got the best two wide receivers in the division on the same team. Both captains, on the same team. Ready to go out here and put in work and show everybody, how this thing is done. So to have two wide receivers and a wide receiver and your center team captains, and your quarterback, you already know you're looking at a potent offense. A lot of people are picking us to win the NFC again. That don't excite me. I don't want to win the NFC. We won the NFC last year. I want to win the Super Bowl this year. With great, preparation, you know what I'm saying, and the way that the Philadelphia Eagles have shown that they can prepare with this group and this coaching staff, lets me know that we really got a good chance to do that. So listen, man, I set Twitter on fire, man. Y'all know we do that all the time. I want to let you know I'm a content creator. So when I say things like Devonta Smith is better than CeeDee Lamb, it's not to get a reaction out of none of the guys who disagree. It's for the guys to show me why I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? Or why they think is wrong. So, the video is coming soon on why I think Devonta Smith is better than CeeDee Lamb. We're working on it. It requires to look at a lot of film to get my point across. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just talk your way through something like that. But at the end of the day, man, I just feel like Devonta Smith being named the team captain today, you know what I mean, solidifies the fact that this video has to come out. Being 100 on the top 100 list, coming in at 100 was laughable to me. We know what Devonta Smith brings to the table. How many guys run routes better than Devonta Smith in the National Football League? How many? Maybe one other guy is on the level of running these routes like Devonta Smith. You know what I mean? It's probably 5. Like the 5 best route runners in the league. I'm going to go with Devontae Adams. I'm going to go with Keenan Allen runs really good routes if you ask me. Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, Smitty in no order, Terry McLaurin. Justin Jefferson probably. Yeah, Justin Jefferson. These are route running technicians. These are guys who can take the route tree and bend it to their will. Devonta Smith has every toolbox from an outside receiver. He also could move around in the slot. Devonta Smith is the prototypical route runner. You know what I mean? Nobody has seen routes like this. You know what I mean? Before. You got to talk about Marvin Harrison and him. He's cut from that cloth. So, we got to prove this with the film. And I'm prepared to go all the way with that one. I'm prepared to stand on that hill and let you know exactly what I'm talking about in terms of me saying Devonta Smith is better than CeeDee Lamb. Now, it's not by far, not by a wide margin, but if CeeDee Lamb is a 90, Smitty a 97. You know what I mean? And that's just how we're going to carry that one. But, the way Nick Sirianni, talked about why and how it all went down when he announced these guys as captains, furthermore, lets us know, man, that this team is solidified for big things, man. Until next time, man, have a productive Tuesday. Like and subscribe.